Hello, I'm Dr. David Murphy. I'm a physician based in Leamington, Ontario, and I'm also a psychotherapist. I want to talk today about negotiation. Negotiation is a part of any relationship. We always have to negotiate someone with whom we're in a relationship, be it a working relationship, a friendship, a loving relationship. And of course, not all of those negotiations go well. And I wonder if some of those negotiations have gone badly because you have used the but word. It's very easy to interject but into our sentences when we're talking with someone. We want to express a point of view that's different from the other person's. So we might say, well, I agree with you, or I've heard you, but I would like to tell you this. The trouble with the but word is it's disagreeable. As soon as we say but, we've actually just disagreed with everything we've said before, which sends a really mixed message to the person we want to negotiate with and find a solution. I wonder if you've ever watched some of those television reality singing competitions, and the judge says after the performance, I think that was the most fantastic performance, but, and we all know, of course, that as soon as they've used the but word, they're going to say something which means exactly the opposite of, I think that was the most fantastic performance. They're going to say something that was a negative commentary on the performance in some way. So that's exactly what the but word does. So if you want to offer an alternative point of view when someone has just given you theirs, start with the word and. In fact, even better, say, yes, I hear what you've just said, or I agree with what you've just said, and now you present your own point of view. And now this is what I would like to say. The important aspect of that is, because you've agreed with them, it's impossible for them to argue with you. You can't argue with someone who's just agreed with your point of view. It's impossible. And so it really sets up a tone where they start listening to what you have to say. I once worked with a colleague of mine who was having trouble with his colleagues. He was actually struggling with some health problems and needed to negotiate a decrease in his work schedule. And the problem was that the group of colleagues were all working the absolute max. They couldn't contemplate in any way doing any more work. And of course, if he was going to do less work, then they had to do more. And they were being really resistant to him doing less work, even though he was having some health problems. So I offered him this idea. I said, when you're going to negotiate with them, start each sentence with the word and. They won't notice it. It might sound strange to you, but it will engage them into listening to your point of view. So he did that. Off he went, and he called me a week or so later. And I said, how did it go? He said, yeah, I used that and word. Every time they gave me their idea and their problem with why I couldn't do less, I said, and. I said, how did it go then? He said, do you know, he says, not only did they give me everything I asked for, they even gave me things I didn't ask for. So the negotiation went incredibly well. So start to use yes, and notice how much less disagreement there is in your life. Just try it. And if you need to contact me, you can contact me through my website, drdavidmurphy.ca, drdavidmurphy.ca, or I have a Facebook page, Dr. David Murphy, Physician Psychotherapist. Goodbye for now.